All right, we are live. Okay, perfect. I just want to make sure you guys can see everything. Make sure that we got the video going right. Good. Okay, so strengthen and define hair recipe with promoting hair growth. All right, and I'm going to stay tuned in live as well so that I can see you all. All right, it'll just be 1 second. All right, perfect. Hey, there we go. I got the iPad working. All right, so you guys can see me really good. Make sure I'm in here good. I'm all. Hey, so how are you guys doing today? I'm so happy to be here and be live with you. And I got some goodies for you. I got definitely some really nice goodies all here. All these amazing goodies that will help you strengthen and define your hair and your curls, or even add volume to your hair, and also promote hair growth. So this recipe is really great, especially if you're not really sure about henna hair color, or maybe and you don't even want to do any henna for hair color. You don't want to color your hair. So this recipe is ideal for those who want to just focus on other areas of their hair, or even if you are doing henna hair color recipes, this is a recipe you can do in between. Definitely in between, because that'll help you maintain the health and the wellness of your hair. This is a recipe you'll typically do every 2 to 3 weeks, and you're basically preparing it, and it's like a hair mask that you leave on for at least an hour or two. So, can you guys see the powder? Let me see if you guys can see a good view. I want to make sure I get it in the camera really well. I'll raise it up a little bit. There we go. Can you guys see that? What do you guys think that is? What ingredient do I have in my hand? What do you think that is? Oh yes, that's great. And I also have some of this. And it's a smaller bowl. I will let you know, though, hint, that it is the same herb. So it's the same thing. See, they got that. And then we also have a little bit of this. Anybody know what that could be? Let me know what you think that is. And lastly, a little bit of this good stuff. This stuff is so good for your hair. Everyone should have this in their henna and Ayurvedic hair care recipes. Any herbal hair recipe and mask that you do, even anything that you are, when it comes to do-it-yourself hair, you should have some of this magic in your recipe. So first things first, so this is Cassia obovata. And sometimes Cassia obovata is called neutral henna. You may hear that, but it's truly its own plant. It's not henna at all. It's Cassia obovata. It's a different plant. So this plant, produces no color. It strengthens and defines the hair. It's a great conditioning treatment. It's very good for the hair. It's like really excellent. And again, I won't produce any color. The only time actually that you can pull color actually from Cassia is if you have gray hair, or if you're a blonde, then you can pull the golden tone out of it, and then it'll deposit, believe it or not, it deposits a beautiful golden tone. So that it would be great for, if you want to color your hair that way, that would be a really great recipe as well. But today we're focusing on the strengthening, the promoting the hair to grow, and the define of the curls and the waves of your hair, even if it's straight. Just a really nice recipe that will really help your hair just get healthier, be healthy and stay healthy. Especially with the change in the weather right now, you definitely have to have a really good recipe to protect your hair from the elements. And if you have any questions, don't feel shy to chime in and ask any questions that you may have. Another thing is that a lot of clients still actually will ask about the stainless steel, like the metal bowls. Clients that are maybe not even familiar to our brand, well, I'm not really sure where the information still comes from, but that they'll discuss about and ask me, tell me like, oh, metal bowls are really bad for your Ayurvedic and your hair recipes, and henna and just in general. That's actually not necessarily always true. It has in the past, actually, to be quite honest, with some of the lines that had a lot of additives in it and metallic salts or compound henna. But the henna and the Ayurvedic herbs that we carry don't have any of that trash in our recipes, like any of that garbage. They're free from metallic salts. They're organically certified. We have many organically certified Ayurvedic herbs, and just that will not conflict with metal bowls. So stainless steel is actually like my favorite type of bowl to like mix with. I really like to use stainless steel. It's very lightweight, and it feels really sanitary too. Like you can wash this out, and you know, washing it out is just doesn't leave any residue or the smell or absorb anything. So I really love stainless steel. So this was Cassia obovata as well in a smaller bowl. And I do like glass. Glass works really well when you're mixing your powders up. It's just that for me personally, I worry about the like dropping the glass and breaking it, and it's heavier, so I kind of get worried. So I don't use a lot of glass, but they're very pretty. Especially when it has a gold trim like that. Very, very cute little bowl. I love bowls. Oh my gosh, I'm into bowls so much. And this is the amla powder. And the amla powder, by adding it to this recipe, the benefit of that is to promote the hair growth. If you have curls, to like keep those curls like shiny and defined and just really beautiful. And then if you have straight hair, the volume you'll get from amla powder, it's like phenomenal. It's like amazing. So for a recipe like this, we only need to add about 2 to 3 tablespoons. And you may notice, like, why is this powder sometimes a little chunkier? Like, clients sometimes even will ask, like, well, why is it so hard? Well, because also amla powder is a nut powder, so it's not going to be light and fluffy like a leaf powder. It's a different texture of powder, so you may get like little chunkies like that sometimes. But it's easy to just break it down. Look. See? All you have to do is like mash down the little chunks. Mash and destroy the little chunks into powder. So that's all you have to do. And mix it up really, really well. So if you have any lumps, just, again, press them down like now in the powder form. Definitely press it down. Mix it up really well. You know, get it to be as smooth as possible. All right, so mix it up really well. And then what we have here is our aloe vera powder. And this is the key ingredient that I was talking about, that a lot of clients will be wondering, why is this drying my hair out? Or they've heard from other people, like henna and Ayurvedic herbs like dry out my hair. Yeah, it can, but the key, if your hair is on the dry side, especially if you have oily to normal, you might not feel that effect. But the thing is like you have to add moisture to your recipe, and this is going to be the cure-all for that. So using aloe vera powder is so important in your Ayurvedic, in your henna recipes, because this will keep the moisture in your hair, so you need that. And the great thing about it is you only need a small amount, like literally only 5% of the whole recipe. So using aloe vera powder is key. So if you're going to be using henna or any Ayurvedic, you know, herbal hair care, add aloe vera powder. That is going to be the best ingredient to add to, you know, to doing your hair, definitely, hands down, more than any hair oil. It works so much better. It's a whole leaf and it's just full of moisture. So for like a package that we have here, so actually what I think I forgot to mention, what I put in there as my initial quantity was a whole package of Cassia obovata. So the Cassia obovata, one package is good enough for shoulder length hair of average thickness. If your hair is a little bit more thicker, then you can add a little bit. You might need a package and a half. But this is a whole package, and I only need about 1 teaspoon, that'll be 5% of the whole recipe, just that tiny, tiny little amount. And then you mix it up really well. Checking in to see if you guys have any comments, checking in here on the iPad. If you have comments, don't hesitate to ask. Don't be shy. All right. So mix it up really, 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 really well. Like that. Perfect, right? Okay. So now it comes time to add our liquid. So the liquid that I have here today is oops, I think I just spilled a little. Luckily, everything is waterproof, and that's another reason I love these packages. Oh, let me say something about these packages. Another thing I love about these particular packages over a box any day is that these are, see the little tear area here? You can kind of see, I don't know if it's blurry, I'm trying to make sure it's really clear, so I've seen people put their hand behind and be like this, make it clear. There's a little tear spot. So you just tear it open, and then there's actually even a seal, so you can reseal it, like, and that's what keeps it so fresh. Like the powder will be so fresh and potent, and then you can use it again, seal it if you have any leftovers. And then if you're not going to be, if you're going to use the whole package, you can recycle this. Put it in the recycling. Definitely, that would be perfect. And another thing about all these henna and Ayurvedic recipes, that if you have any leftovers, you can freeze it. I mean, you get your money's worth. Every last cent that you spend, you will be using all of your product. You do not need to waste it or throw it out. Definitely freeze it, and any leftovers, and use it for next time. And then we're going to add our liquid. Again, this is distilled warmed up water. Your liquid should be, you know, between warm to hot, not boiling and not cold. And then you slowly add your liquid a little at a time. You don't want to overdo how much liquid that you add, because you don't want your recipe to get too runny. If it does get too runny by any chance, I hope you have some leftover powder, because that's the only way you could probably thicken it back up. Just add a little bit more powder. Can you guys see that? Okay. All right. Let's have a little background music. Hey Alexa, play Georgia Smith. I love Georgia Smith.
Shuffling songs by Georgia Smith.
She's so amazing. Yeah. Do you guys know who Georgia Smith is? She's a really great artist. Oh my gosh. All right, add more liquid as needed. So this is probably, I think it's 8 ounces, I think. Yeah, so I might end up using the whole thing. But again, you know, all the herbs actually absorb liquid differently, so you may have to eye it. You know, eye it slowly. Yeah, mix it really well. Whoops, and catch up any little flying powder messes. All right, more liquid, still too thick. There we go. Hey, what if I use the leaf? Yoli curls, I'm not really sure what you mean. If you use the leaf, what kind of leaf? Oh, you mean, oh, the leaf, are we talking about aloe? Do you mean if you use the juice and the contents of the leaf? You could actually do that. You could add the contents of the whole leaf if you'd like to. Yeah, you could definitely do that. You know, if you're a subscriber of HennaSooq, you can also hit actually subscribe and get notifications, because every time we go live, it'll actually ding you, and that way you'll know when our next video is. The next time we come on is tomorrow, and we're going to be live on YouTube tomorrow, which is Thursday. Tomorrow between the hours of, it's 12 p.m. 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. Those are the times that we'll be live. So come back and definitely tune in. Every live session we go on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Hey, yeah. Yeah, you could definitely use the aloe liquid. Oh, that would be a really nice recipe, Yoli Curls. I like that. That would be a divine recipe. If you do that, please tag us. If you are willing to do that recipe, if you need assistance with some products, you have to send us a message. Definitely send us a message. I would love to see you do that recipe and see how it turns out on your hair. Oh, I'm always open to it. If you're really interested in our product line and you are about doing videos and promoting like natural hair care, please send us a message and let us know, because we are always on the seek for people who really believe in the natural hair movement, want to share their journey with other people. We are here to support you and spread like the henna love, you know, just definitely support all of that. All right. We almost ran out of water. A little bit left. All right, so that's really good. This will be a really nice strengthening, defining, and just the curls will be beautiful, and promoting hair growth. So This is about good. You might want to add a little bit more liquid if you'd like to, but this is a good consistency. And over as you let it sit for a little bit, some of the lumps will also dissolve naturally. If you don't have a lot of time, you can use a stick blender to blend it up. I have a video on our YouTube channel about using a stick blender. It's really super easy. Use a stick blender and then just mix it up really well, and all these lumps will be gone. So you leave this recipe in your hair for about an hour or two. Oh, it's really nice. And also, if you want to play around with the recipe, this is a do-it-yourself hair recipe, and we, gladly would love to see any type of ingredients that you might want to add to it, because it just only makes the recipe, more unique for your hair, and catering to what your hair focus is. So you could add coconut milk. You could use your favorite conditioner. You could also add what could you add? Shea butter, cocoa butter. Tomorrow, actually, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be doing a video showing you how to use shea butter and cocoa butter in your hair recipe to make a henna gloss treatment. Oh, that's gonna be so nice. You could add egg, but if your hair is protein sensitive, you may want to reconsider the egg part, because egg is protein, so you got to be careful with the protein content in the recipes that you're doing. And what else? Oh, there's just so many ingredients that you can add, but even alone, this recipe is amazing. Yeah, hey Hafsa. No problem. Yeah, oh, your exams. Well, good luck, Hafsa, with your exams. I hope you do really, really well. All right, guys, so let me put this over here, and what I have next is some amazing essential oils. So I'm a strong believer in using pure essential oils when you're doing your hair recipes, and even for all the products we make. I am not convinced that fragrant oils is like the healthiest option, so definitely use essential oils. This is my favorite essential oil to use in my hair recipes, is a sweet orange essential oil. I love it. It just smells so good, as if I can smell it through the bottle, but I cannot. But I wish I could, because this smells so good. Sweet orange. If you're not a fan, you may not be a fan of sweet orange essential oil. We have other essential oils here that you can use. You can use anything that you really like. And we have a ton of essential oils on our website, so you could definitely check those out. And add it. Oh yeah, you can. All you need, I forgot to mention, I'm sorry. Just add from anywhere from 5 to 10 drops of essential oil in this recipe, and then mix it up really well, and then you can use it immediately. And again, keep it in your hair for at least an hour or two. Now, before you do that, you should probably wash your hair of any products and any buildup that you may have. The Cassia and Neem hair wash is amazing. Love it. And it treats the scalp as well, so it's really great. The Cassia goes for this, again, the strengthening, the cleansing, and adding the shine. Neem is anti-dandruff, anti-inflammatory, and it nourishes the scalp. So this is a great hair wash that you'll really love. Also, we're coming out with 2 more hair washes. Oh, I can't wait. And after you even wash out the treatment, we have a brand new co-wash system step that is coming out that you guys will absolutely just love. It's going to be so moisturizing, because after you do a lot of the Ayurvedic recipes, it's still really nice to co-wash it out with a conditioner. Let's see, any questions? Okay, just making sure there's no questions that I'm missing. And then from there, once you're done those steps, you can deep condition with our Sweet Honey Hair Nourisher. This is such a great product. It is, and I don't need to convince you. All you have to do is go to our website and see the reviews for yourself. You'll see what people are saying about this. What's really good is about the honey, it's a natural humectant, so it draws in the moisture. That's really excellent and really helps with your hair. Really love this. Then there's vegetable glycerin, there's sunflower oil in here, there's castor oil, there's extra virgin olive oil, there's a metafoam seed oil. It also has Cassia obovata in it, and lemongrass. Oh my gosh, the lemongrass in it smells so good. Let me show you. I wish you could smell through like the YouTube video. The lemongrass is, oh, it smells so good, guys. Look, take a look. Can you guys see okay? Let me see. Oh yeah, you guys can see the Sweet Honey Hair Nourisher. Oh, it smells so good, and that scent gets left in your hair. Oh my gosh. Ooh, it smells so good, guys. Sweet Honey Hair Nourisher. Oh, deep conditioning treatment, and then you are ready to like style your hair and go about your business, go about your day. You know, just a couple of hours of like hair care, and that's your crown, that's your beauty, that's, you know, that just, it doesn't define you, but it's a big part of like who you are. And hair is like art, you know, it's like your representation of just how radiantly beautiful you are. I mean, it's undeniable. Like it's just, because you know, and you know, even as a, you know, hijabi, you may not see my hair, I'm covered, but it's just, you know, just have, you know, the hair and the health and the wellness, even underneath the hijab, is so important, you know, and I believe in that so strongly. I did my hair actually Sunday. I don't know if you all follow us also on Instagram or Facebook, but I posted a lot of the, you know, the process of me doing my hair. Like, of course, you can see my hair, unfortunately, but I showed you all my recipe and the steps that I took to do my hair, and it came out so gorgeous. Personally, I love Red Rash. You gotta check it out, definitely, if you follow us on Instagram. Yeah, make sure not to use hot water. Oh, yeah, true, sassy. Yeah, you're right. Could you imagine using hot water with egg? What do you think's gonna happen to the egg? Oh my gosh. Use your imagination. What do you think? Hot water and egg in your hair recipe. What do you guys think is gonna happen? Oh, honey in your hair. Oh yeah, sassy. Honey is so beneficial internally. Your hair, your face. It's a nourishment. It's like honey is for queens. Like it's up there on the bar of beauty. Like honey is essential. It's amazing. So this is what our Cassia obovata looks like. That's a package, and this is the amla powder. There's amla. And what else do we have here? Ooh, the aloe vera powder. And let's say you don't necessarily want to mix up your own recipe. You want one that's already all done for you. You know what you could use? Is a Sukesh Ayurveda. Can you guys see that? See the Sukesh? There we go. It has the ingredients right there. Yeah. So the Sukesh has the Cassia, amla powder, Neem, the aloe vera powder, tulsi, brahmi, bringraj, and shikakai. So not only are you getting the benefits of all of these herbs that are right here, but they're also treating your scalp with the Neem and nourishing, and the brahmi and the bringraj that strengthens the roots especially. So this is really good to use. And the shikakai, ooh, that's a good one. I do have a favorite one though. My favorite one is the Goddess Hair Blend. I love the Goddess Hair Blend. That's the Goddess Hair. I love it because it has rose petal powder in it. Oh my gosh, I love rose petal powder. It's just smells so good. So this has cassia for strengthening. Amla promotes the hair growth. The hibiscus is in here too and adds extra added shine. And fenugreek for thicker hair. A lot of you know that natural hair and fenugreek is like, ooh, so good for your hair. Rose petal powder helps keep everything well balanced. And then the aloe is for the moisture. So another recipe that I really love. Yeah, thank you, Sassy. Oh, another, yeah, rose. I love rose. We actually have a brand new Moroccan collection coming out next month that includes rose water. That rose water is like you have 3 or 4 or 5 dozen roses surrounding you. It smells so good and authentic. It's so real, so natural. I love rose, and it's so beneficial for your hair. The new Moroccan collection is gonna have some really great traditional Moroccan products that cater to your hair. You guys will love it. I am looking for 10 vloggers to do a release of the Moroccan collection with us. If you're interested, please send us a message and let us know. We would definitely like to, find those who firmly and strongly just believe in the process of natural hair and beauty, and who'd be interested to let us know. Otherwise, we have one last announcement that I want to share with you. If you go to HennaSooq.com for a limited time only, we started a new email marketing campaign. So if you go to our website, you sign up for our mailing list, you can get 20% off. So definitely check it out. Take advantage while it lasts. I will see you tomorrow. Remember, I'll be back live. The new time is 12 p.m. And do note it may take a little longer because we start at 12 p.m. on Instagram. Then we go to Facebook. And then we come to YouTube. So you might be looking at about 1:30. But you can. The good thing about YouTube actually is that we always save the live streaming videos. So you can always tune into the live stream and rewatch it. Facebook, it'll save it. And Instagram, unfortunately, it disappears. But definitely stay tuned. Thank you all for, yeah. Oh, you make rose water, Sassy? Oh, that's so cool. You gotta like share that, like that process. Have you ever done a video on that? That would be so cool. I just love roses. So yeah, definitely. If you tried the Goddess Blend, please, if you try any of these products and recipe, tag us. Let us know. I would love, love, love to see, you know, what your process was like and how it came out. Just really would love to see your hair. So again, enjoy. And yeah, you may do a hair blog. That would be so cool. Did my phone get, I wonder if the YouTube got paused. It looks like it paused on my end. It may be just my internet connection. But I want to thank you all for tuning in. I will see you all tomorrow. Again, check out, we're going to do that henna gloss recipe and I'm going to show you. And we're going to like melt the shea butter and cocoa butter like live. So stay tuned. I'll see you all. Yeah, have a great day. I'll see you all. Bye. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you all.